Hello and welcome to a video basically. This isn't going to be a let's play, it's going to be an episode. It's sorry, it's going to be a let's play or a playthrough. Just to kind of update as to where I am really. You might have noticed that I haven't been uploading any more U4 videos, and the Smite one's still there, that's good. But basically I've just been on Diablo. Started playing Diablo for a little bit and I've been thoroughly enjoying it again. So I've got my monk here, just doing some Torment 5 riffs. So I'm not really going to be talking through what I'm doing here really, it's more just sort of doing it and chatting away and just kind of seeing where we're at. You should all know what Diablo is, I'm pretty sure, Diablo 3. If not, it's an RPG. Oh, hello. It's an RPG game where you go around, you just basically try and get items. Items make you stronger. You use those items to go into higher levels to get better items, to become stronger, to get better items, etc., etc., etc. I'm currently at Torment level 5 on my rifts. Torment 6 is the highest. However, there are other things that aren't rifts, which give you different loot. Anyway, yeah. So EU4. I was not enjoying it as much as I was hoping to, because France had become far too powerful, pretty much. And it wasn't just that. I didn't mind losing the war. You see me, I've lost a war before, and that's fine. If it's good effort, then fair enough. But this wasn't. They were massively overpowered at that point. They'd been fed, and no one would seem to want to actually take them down, which I didn't understand. It kind of made things just a bit difficult, really. I wasn't able to really take them down. No one really helped me, and got them on one side, and then somehow, I don't know why or how, managed to piss off Austria. So that was Austria gone. That was my northeast. Northwest I'm screwed, northeast I'm screwed. France is somehow allied with Castile as well, so I've got a massive alliance going on there. And in the east there was the Ottomans, which wasn't too much of an issue really. I could probably take on the Ottomans. However, so make sure I stay alive. Oops. Yeah, Ottomans. I'd probably take on the Ottomans. That was fine. However, they have such a huge manpower, and they regenerate really fast. And I thought, that's fine. I could take them on my own. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. So, as you saw, I took on a single nation, pretty much. They weren't allied with anybody. It should have been fine. But it wasn't at all, because because they brought in other allies, and that was fair enough. I assumed they'd taken a couple of allies here and a couple of allies there. That's all fine. But then they seemed to take in France seemed to get involved, and because France were involved, Sweden were involved. Sweden were actually my ally, so I lost my ally and I gained an enemy all in one, and I had no chance of beating France at all. So I just thought, are you kidding me? All that would basically be happening in that next little while, I'll probably put this down as tier 4 just so I can talk at the same time. So I've changed it up. I used to have, instead of Mystic Ally, I had Cyclone Strike, which basically pulled enemies towards me, which would mean these guys wouldn't be so freaking annoying. However, I've got, I'll show you after the fight, I've got the boots that double the amount of Mystic Allies, or Fire Allies that I get. And they actually seem pretty weak when they explode, but even so. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah, I've got these boots, these Crudus boots. Mystic Allies, so 2 Mystic Allies that fight by your side. I know the big build at the moment is to have Sun Wukong and have the Flying Dragon, but I can't do that just yet because I don't have either. But when I do, I shall. See, France were becoming an unstoppable force, and all it seemed to be is that people would join them. Burgundy wouldn't stop hating me, even though I'd done nothing to them in a hell of a long time. So I couldn't really get any allies. I had Portugal. Britain were useless. Britain would be probably my best ally to have, but the AI of them is useless, and I would have just been spending the next 20, 30 years, probably even more, just building back up after that war's lost. And so as I couldn't fight north, I couldn't fight south or east or west. So the next however long of the game would have just been colonization, pretty much. Which fair enough, but I just no. It just like, it felt like it was going to get dull. Not just for me, but for you guys as well. So I decided to stop and play something else instead. And I will definitely go back to it. I do like E4 a lot, and I think I will be going into a Republican game. Something like a single, 1 or 2 province minor in the Netherlands area, and actually try and create Netherlands and then move from there, as opposed to going where everyone else does, which is Burgundy. Into it, I'll try and just do something a bit more difficult. They aren't explaining much, are they? Seems a bit strange. Yeah, to be fair, even though these do increase my damage by quite a bit, because I can't grab people and pull them towards me, I feel a bit squishy. Can I catch them all? I dare. Oh, hello, Spirit Stone. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. That is a legendary. It's really what I'm looking for now is legendaries and set items. Everything else is used just purely for disenchanting. I'm not even going to bother really looking at them. Other games on the horizon? I've been thinking maybe getting Sims. Maybe. I used to play Sims 1. Hello. I used to play Sims 1, and my main issue with it was the amount of expansion packs that came out. It kind of annoyed me. They were trying to just basically take all his money all the time. It was the first game I'd seen with so many expansion packs. Or expansion packs that came out so quickly after the actual release of the game. And I was quite young, obviously, when it came out, so I was had a bit more strapped for cash. But now I have a proper job. Well, I've had a proper job for a very long time. But I mean, compared to between then and now, I don't mind so much. So we'll have a look, maybe get that. But I've been watching other someone else playing, Call 18, and it does look really quite good. I quite like the UI, I quite like that it was made. I always thought, just it's all more of a social game, and it actually isn't. It does look kind of RPG-ish. You've got to try and level everything up and make sure they have the right this, that, and the other. So I'll probably give it a try because it's kind of an RPG. So we can see how that goes. But for now, pretty much just chilling with Diablo. More people in the clan, the people you see actually playing the game. Smite, them guys pretty much playing with them. I've had my monk for a long time, but one issue with it was purely the amount of grinding required to get something actually worthwhile. However, recently they've changed. Well, not recently, in patch 2.0 I think it was, they changed the drop rates or everything, and I haven't replayed it so. But I certainly shall be now. And they've got these new rifts, so rifts are... Oh, no, actually, I've already had rifts. Got new greater rifts, which are basically bigger versions of these bad boys. And they're actually really, really good. If you haven't played Diablo in a while, I would definitely suggest coming back for now. They've got a few new items that have come out. And they have greater rifts. And greater rifts are, in normal rifts, these ones, you have to go out, you just get your loot from the items as standard. It's basically standard. And lots of blue mobs, it's all good, and oh my god, these purple ones really hurt. Let's get out. And at the very end, the Rift Guardian does spawn, and there's a chance he drops a Greater Rift key. If he does drop a Greater Rift key, you then use that at the Rift Vendor place, the obelisk, and it gives you the opportunity to... You go in kind of like a time trial. You have wave after wave after wave of enemies. No loot, no nothing at all, but they get progressively harder. And based on how quickly you do them, or how high you get, basically, it determines... Kill them all! Yes! Determines which level key you get after that, and your level of key determines what level of Greater Rift you get. And Greater Rifts are basically like standard rifts, apart from you have a time limit. You've got a 15-minute time limit to get to the end. And you actually have 15 minutes to get to the end and kill the end boss. Not just summon him, but you actually have to kill him in that 15 minutes. No goblins, there are no treasure chests, there is no loot, which is actually the biggest change from anything else you've probably seen. Ow, what the fuck? Holy hell. There are no loot. So basically you have to kill as fast as you can. Every time you kill an enemy you get it moves the progress bar along a bit. There's also a time one at the bottom. Might even show a more basic one of that. And then you have at the very end, if you make it in time, or actually even if you don't, that you get the Greater Rift Guardian spawns, and you get to kill him. And if you kill him in time, you have two options at the very end as to what to do. One is you can upgrade your Greater Rift key to make it obviously a more difficult encounter next time. And the second option is that you upgrade your gem. And by your gem, I mean your legendary gems, which is something else that was introduced, which I'll show you after this fight. Kill him! Yes. Yeah, they do not do anywhere near enough damage. So at the very end, yeah, you get greater legendary gems. Sorry, so this one's like Mirenae, Teardrop of the Starweaver, 15% chance on hit to smite nearby enemies for 2,500 weapon damage. This is a bleeding one, and this is a Wreath of Lightning, so there's lightning damage. And you can only put them in rings or amulets, and you can wear them. Your follower cannot. You can also upgrade them. So at the moment, mine is rank 12, rank 3 and 3, I think, for these ones. Probably just basic actually, rank 2, and I think that's rank 1. So at the very end of the Greater Rift you get the opportunity to either upgrade by 3 levels, that's a percentage chance based on the level of your gem comparative to the level of the Greater Rift. And the other option is to, if you complete it in time, the other option is, got a lot of health, is to get a higher Greater Rift key. So when you go back in, you do it again, harder, better chance of getting better loot, and go from there, pretty much. It's just that simple, really. The good thing is, as well, all your loot comes at the very end, and it's a really nice concept. You don't get as much loot, anywhere near as much loot for the time spent, but you only really get good loot, and it's not, it's not exactly perfect, brilliant, whatever. And quite frankly, sometimes you can actually get no legendaries. I did run, I think it was over level 20, 21. No legendary or set items. It was a Forgotten Soul. But yeah, cheers for that. But loot drops have been very strange. I know people just say RNG is RNG. At one point, I received, I think it was like 4 or 5 legendaries or set items in the space of, oh my god, in the space of about an hour. And then another time I went 4 hours without receiving a single legendary. And I was on Torment 4. Very strange. So I do feel like there's something strange going on with the code at the moment. There's been some lag issues and latency issues as well, some people disconnecting randomly. I had that too. Vaults as well. There's vaults that have come out. And vaults are... You get your treasure goblins, and when they die, they have a chance to spawn a portal. So you know the portal they always jump into if you don't kill them in time? They jump. You get to jump in there. I haven't been in one yet because I've only been in rifts, and you cannot spawn them in rifts apparently. From what I've read, so if I'm wrong, then suck a dick.
I don't have enough spirit.
Oh, I thought there was an enemy there. Yeah, so you can go in there and you just basically make tons and tons and tons of money. I've never actually seen one, so I'm not quite sure what goes on with them, if they're time limited at all. But I'm definitely going to spend some time outside of rifts in a bit. But really what I'm doing at the moment is just going in them to upgrade my gem. My legendary gems for a bit. Speed pylon. It would be nice if a speed pylon increased your attack speed as well. I mean, yes, these guys give me now 20% extra damage, the 2 fire dudes, and obviously they do their own damage as well. Because everything is spread out, I've lost that control, and it means that my spinning tail kick is now only hitting like 3 or 4 at a time, rather than the 20 or 30 it would before. So I don't really know if it's worth it. I mean, yes, numbers-wise, I'm apparently doing more DPS, but really, am I? We shall see. The storm breaks. Monk is my favourite. I've tried playing the other classes and do not enjoy them anywhere near as much. The Crusader just seems overpowered as whatever. But apparently not, because it's not been nerfed. It's been out for a while now. But the Monk just seems more fun, more fluid. But everyone does have their own opinion, so it varies based on who you are. So definitely come play. It's free to play after you bought it initially. Can't argue with that, to be fair. Oh, that sounded like something. Nope. This little dude follow me? This little money guy is from the it's from the puzzle ring. He's going to pick up whites or greys, item quality, so crappy stuff. And after every 15, he's got a chance of giving me a legendary or a rare or whatever. He never seems to. He used to a lot. Like when I used to play it, he used to like every 15 there'd be something drop. And now I hear the sound of it dropping. Never drops. I'm definitely thinking there's some kind of bug there. And not because I think, I should be getting lots of loot. Where's all my loot? No, just there should be something dropping. Die, die, die. So I'm going to be playing this game for a little bit longer. Well, maybe a lot longer, so it goes. Issue for me is that the game can get boring quickly. If you don't progress, it does get boring very quickly. However, as I said, I feel like I have been progressing quite a lot. I mean, my loot has definitely improved a lot since I first started. And I couldn't touch Torment 4. And this was like, well, a week and a half ago. Maybe even been this last weekend I started, I don't know. The legendary drops definitely helped there, but I've increased my loot a lot. I was just going to run over there to try and pick them up. But I cannot do it anymore. I definitely seem to get more loot from non-mob entities, so like the environment. Smite will be continuing. I do need to get some more videos up for that. I think we're still all good for the next few days. Actually, no, we're not. I think I need to do some today. We're sort of jumping in and out, jumping in and out. Ah, fire chains. These hurt. Let's just try and focus one down. Yep.
I will not do that.
Bloody teleports, Jesus. Makes it a little bit tricky.
I need healing.
Ugh, I wasn't even looking. Cool, one down means they can't do the triangle, just a single. Oh my god.
Your intent.
Look at his fire chain dude's down. More spam, more spam.
What you ask is impossible.
God, this bro. There's some fire orbs over there, so if we do drop down, let's just grab them. Yeah, it's not making this a long thing. It's quite annoying actually. I really should have recorded some because the first weekend we played, it was great. We played like 4 or 5 hours, just me and Akibane. And we had such fun because we were both relatively weak. You know, we could do like Torment 1, Torment 2, probably push Torment 3. But as we're going through it, you could see every time we got an item, we were getting more and more and more powerful. And it's the first time we've done great riffs together, and it's bloody fun. And that's why I'm saying that I will almost definitely continue this for at least a little while. But I don't know if it's actually that fun to watch on YouTube. I mean, really? Nah. I don't have much to say. It's kind of like an AFK, more of a Twitch game, I guess. And that's like a Twitch TV game, not Twitch as in twitching. Played Vampiric Water Vortex. If you haven't watched it, yeah, the guys at the elites, they're the ones that really drop. You got a chance to drop everywhere, pretty much items everywhere. However, these guys have a higher chance of dropping them. And if you see at the very top, it's Vicious Mangler, Plagued Vampiric Water Vortex. As you go up in difficulty, there's more chance of getting these extra items. What are they called? Kind of abilities, effectively. Not actually abilities. Modifiers, maybe? So in my build I've got some sort of a dashing strike, which means I can jump in, jump out. I've got my vortex, which means I do AoE damage. I have my allies, which would give me 10% extra damage, but because I've got 2 of them, I get 20%. I also have my defensive aura, which gives me dodge chance and resistances. Deadly reach does nice little single target damage, but also does AoE damage on the final hit. And then my spear and tail kick is AoE as well, but also stuns. So I'm very much an AoE kind of build really. I don't have as much single target as I would like, hence these things take a long time. Maybe I do better in on packs, which is most of the game. These aren't even hard at the very end, they're just time consuming. 2.3 billion health, it's just time. I don't have any chance of dying here, I can just do whatever I wanted to really. I got life per second. Nothing, but I have 26,500 life per hit. There's 19,000 life per kill. I'm kind of invincible against these guys, but it just takes a long time. Ugh. He stunned me there, hence my life on hit not working. Is that him dodging? Get up the tankiness, get up the tankiness. Yeah, if anyone interested, there's my stats. 750,000, 20,000 and 31,000. Oh. There's the Keystone Trials, that is the key we're looking for. Which we don't really need because I've actually got 6 in around. Any lootage? Nope, no real lootage. That's a shame.
I'm carrying too much.
I'm carrying too much. See ya. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do any more of this one for now. If you do actually want to see it, then just let me know. But I've got no real intention of showing what Diablo is because I find it a bit boring to watch. And I usually just chat away, but maybe because we do chatting and that, so could do it. And if we get to maybe tier 6, do it, or if we get higher rifts, maybe then. But see how it goes. Until that time, till then. I love your new feature. Look at this. Salvage all your yellows. Boom. Nice. Should probably repair as well. And I guess you will also want to know what items I got, won't you? Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. New transmog. Kekegi's Unbreakable Spirit. Damaging enemies has a chance to grant you an effect that removes the spirit cost of your abilities for 2 seconds. Wow. That's actually pretty good. So we've got 6% crit chance. Dexterity is quite low though. And there's a potential. And the two-handed weapon. Da, 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 da. But is that really the first time I've had the Butcher's Carver? Are you kidding me? Wow. The Butcher still inhabits his Carver. Excellent. Okay, well, that is it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.